Hi guys, do you guys want to know the reading habits among UiTM Alugajah students? Well, let's go and find out. Okay, in a scale 1 to 5, how much do you love reading?
I think around 3.
3. Do you prefer fiction or non-fiction?
Okay, so fiction and non-fiction. So I think I more prefer fiction because I like the story that not in fact but it's more to our life.
Okay.
So for example, maybe about horror story.
Okay, how often do you read in a week?
I think around 2 times because I'm quite busy with the assignment. Yeah.
Okay, what motivates you to read?
What motivate me to read? I think because of assignment. I need to do assignment, so I need to find a reference book to make sure I can do my assignment.
Okay. If you were given a choice to choose reading something that is not school related, what medium do you prefer to read? Such as newspaper or ebook or magazine?
I think I prefer to read from the website, especially from Facebook, because I can get like before this we used to read from newspaper, but nowadays we can get a news like from social media like Facebook, right?
Okay. So what kind of improvement should publisher do to make students read more, like improvement from the publisher?
I think they should make the book more interesting to read. Maybe put a little bit picture, not only text only.
Thank you.
Welcome.
In a scale 1 to 5, how much do you love reading?
4.5.
5. So, do you prefer fiction or non-fiction?
I prefer fiction.
Fiction. How often do you read in a week?
Almost every day.
Almost every day.
Yeah.
What kind of book?
Non-fiction is the stories that is not in real life. Right?
Okay. So, what motivates you to read?
I have been a reader since I was young, so I keep continuing to read. So yeah, I try to keep up the pace to keep reading.
So, if you were given the choice to choose reading something that is not school related, what medium do you prefer to read? Like newspaper or magazine or website?
I used to love to read like on the phones. It's just easy access, but now I'm more into reading books.
What kind of improvement should publisher do to make students read more? Like the design or to attract people to read? What kind of mostly students?
They could make the design more interesting, but I think maybe they should do like in universities or in schools they should have like a book week, so people should read more, and they have like kind of rewards or kind of rewards for the students who read the most.
So that's all. In a scale 1 to 5, how much do you love reading?
I think 4.
Okay, do you prefer fiction or non-fiction?
I do prefer non-fiction more
Why?
because I can gain my more knowledge, and so by that I can discover new information through my imagination more.
So how often do you read in a week?
2.
So what motivates you to read?
Because by reading I can gain new information. I can by that I can getting a new knowledge and discover new things.
So if you were given a choice to choose reading something that is not school related, what medium do you prefer to read? Like newspaper or magazine or website?
Maybe I will choose social media because such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So by that I can see a lot of comments there. So I can get a new information there.
So what kind of improvement should publishers do to make students read more?
maybe publisher needs to do by put some photos so that the students will not getting bored of reading, because by the students look at the photos, so they know how to describe more and and know how to imagine more.
So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, welcome.
Okay, in a scale 1 to 5, how much do you love reading?
I love reading. So 5.
Okay. So do you prefer fiction or non-fiction?
I prefer non-fiction.
How often do you read in a week?
In a week, maybe one book only.
One book only.
Still reading.
Okay, so what motivates you to read? Like for excitement or recommendation from friends?
Because actually I like dreaming. So when you read, just like fantasy comes to the knowledge, just like that.
Okay. So if you were given a choice to choose reading something that is not school related, what medium do you prefer to read? Like newspaper or website?
I often use website. So because it has many genre,
Yeah.
can read through it. It's easy.
So what kind of improvement should publisher do to make students read more?
Just use simple word or maybe add up some graphic so that we student more understand and like to read.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So in a scale 1 to 5, how much do you love reading?
I would say 4.5.
Okay. So do you prefer fiction or non-fiction?
I prefer non-fiction
Why?
because it is based on fact. That's it. Based on fact.
How often do you read in a week?
At least 3 times in a week.
Okay. So what motivates you to read? Like, is it for assignment or recommendation for friends?
I think what motivates me to read is because the storyline. I want to know what happened next, and mostly because of assignment.
Okay. So if you were given a choice to choose reading something that is not school related, what medium do you prefer to read? Like newspaper or magazine or even website?
I would prefer to read magazine or manga for like anime, from Japanese, cartoon, from website. Yeah, that's it.
That's all. And what kind of improvement should publisher do to make students read more?
What kind of improvement? I think publisher should make a better storyline so that student can keen on reading the book, so they want to know what happened next, and more visuals. I think that's it.
Okay, so that's all.